Hey loves, and welcome back to Life with CheKesha. It is your girl and I'm excited about today's video. Like, I am so excited. I know I said it the last time you saw this planner, but I'm really excited because I have made some upgrades and I've customized it to my liking. So I want to show you all of the things that I've done with hopes it'll inspire you to kind of personalize your Hobonichi planner for 2022. So if you want to see what I've done, keep watching. So before I get into today's flip through video, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you do me a big favor and click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And as well, if you are already subscribed, I want you to do me a favor and reset that subscribe button. There's been some issues with people getting notifications, so if you click that subscribe button off and then back on, it should reset your notifications. That way you'll always be notified when I upload a new video or go live. All right, so with all of the housekeeping out of the way, let's go ahead and get straight into this video because I'm super excited. Like, I've been on Instagram chatting with some of my fellow Hobonichi planner babes, and all of us is just a different level of excitement with jumping into our planners for 2022. I can't even really explain why it may be the case, but I will give my little 2 cents when I do my complete 2022 planner lineup video. But I'm really excited about sharing this one with you all, and kind of excited that I can actually jump into the planner actually next week. So let's go ahead and flip through and see the customizations that I've made. All right, so first, I don't think I had this clear cover when I showed the first video when I did the Throwback Thursday, but this is a clear cover in which I'm loving this because sometimes I might just want to carry it like this, especially if my bag is a little too small. Well, smaller, and this wallet is too bulky. But I do want to show you that this planner will still fit in the Notique Hobonichi or slim wallet with the plastic cover, and so that way, you know, you don't have to worry about where's my cover at. When you want to just pull it out, it's already protected. So this will be the main way I will be carrying this, because this is my OG planner, or you can say OTG, but we're going to call it OG because it's my on-the-go planner. It's going to be rocking and rolling with me. And so, anyway, so I'm excited about this planner, and along with pairing it with this Notique cover. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is the planner. And again, this is the Hobonichi Weeks Techo. It's not the Mega. I don't need all that extra note paper, but these are available on Amazon. They're also available, I'm pretty sure, on the Hobonichi website and on JetPens. I do know that JetPens were out of stock, but Amazon had plenty available. They also had the Mega. So if you click my Amazon link, you will see a link that is for my 2022 planners and supplies. It's going to be all the things that I have got since I've started creating this planner, and it'll have some additional things that I may not show on camera, but maybe some great pickups for you to add to your planner accessories. So let me stop talking. All right, so when you first open it up, this does have a pocket here, and this has this little piece here that is used to almost like bookmark a page. But what I plan on doing, but I didn't have it available, is use some like little Velcro and put the Velcro here and then put it on the back. So when I am carrying this on the go outside of the wallet, this can be attached to keep it closed up. So the first thing you see is a vellum dashboard that I created. I did like a tip-in style, and I used this Tombow adhesive tape. It's a little blurry, but this will be linked in that 2022 planner Amazon listing. That way you can be able to find these. But this is permanent, but it's not so permanent because I only use a little bit. So it secures it enough so I'm still able to flip my pages. So this is, and it's a little loose, but that's fine with me because I don't need it to be permanently stuck. Because you could use washi tape, or you can use the double-sided tape when you do your tip ends, but I was using what I had because 2022 is all about maximizing what I already have in order to create functional planners that I am going to use day to day. You've heard about shopping your closet, shop your planner stash, see what you have before you go out and buy everything. So this image I got off of Pinterest and I just ran it through. I did figure out the measurements and I actually cut my dashboards on my silhouette. So if you're interested in the measurements, I will list them also in the description box. I don't know if the measurements will be compatible with Cricut or anything like that, but this, I use a silhouette, so I'll definitely send you the measurements. So this is a dashboard, and then I created an inbox, in which, you know, every planner needs to have an inbox. And this is also on vellum. You've probably seen this layout before. I have one in my mini happy planner, but I needed to have a dashboard in here because I like to keep a record of the bills that I have to pay for the week and any other things that are important. And these sticky notes that I have are from Cloth and Paper. I believe it came with a subscription box. I do have a link for Cloth and Paper below. I believe it's to give you like a discount or free shipping, something like that. Don't quote me, but it is a link down there so you can check them out. So it's nothing on this back page but the Hobonichi logo. And then we get to the next section, and so this is a pocket that I got from Fancy Plans. I have a whole lot of these adhered to a lot of different planners, and because some of those planners I'm not using, I just took it out and it adhered to this paper really well. I just used the undo glue, and that is in my Amazon shop as well. And everything in here I've made except for I think one item that I'll show you. But these are just some custom script stickers that I made for myself to remind me to switch my aligners. And then I made a 2022 holiday calendar because the holidays that they have in here are in Japanese, and I don't know if they're American holidays or not, so I wanted to make sure that I had a list in here. And these are most of your basic holidays. Of course, you know, I had to put Good Friday and Valentine's Day, and can't forget Juneteenth. And then I have, you know, your basic holidays. Then on the next tip end that I created, all of these are on vellum. This is another image that I got off of Pinterest, and it's just a girl pouring wine. You know, I love me some wine. And so this is the front page. So I got most of my dashboards or tip ends that I've created up in the front. So this next section is your year at a glance, and I love a good year at a glance because it'll allow you to be able to see your current year, the previous year, and then with the Hobonichi, it'll let you see the upcoming year. So I have 2021, 22, and 23. So the stickers here actually came from a shop that I found on Etsy. If you saw my Hobonichi from 2019, I had a similar layout, but my color scheme, I want it to be very neutral. I don't want it to have a lot of colors. Now, when I do my plan with me's, I may use colors, but they will be more softer tones. I'm just not into a lot of bright colors planning wise right now. So anyway, so the kit comes with black and gray, the one that I got. But of course, I just wanted to do the black. And these are all the months. So the month that you will be in has the bigger blocks. And then the previous year and the upcoming year have the same size blocks or headers. And it also comes with this white box right here. And typically this section is used for like important dates or holidays. And I did not want to put that there because, as you saw, I created my own. So I decided to put a picture in here of my husband and I, just some candies that we took. A couple of these were from when we went to Texas, and then one is our wedding picture. And so I'm sorry, somebody keeps calling my phone. But You can put whatever you want on this section. And these came from Starstruck Designs Co. And these are her year at a glance printable. They are printable. So as you can see, I do have some top tabs that says yearly, monthly, and weekly. And then in the back, it has notes. And then I have my monthly side tabs, and I actually wrote out the full month. I didn't have to abbreviate it, and it fit very, very well. The next page, this is, a lot of people call this a lot of different things. They'll call it a yearly overview, a task section. I just decided to use it to track some basic things, birthdays, my cycle, and events. Don't really need to track holidays because I have the year at a glance sticker, tip-in or dashboard that I created. So I decided to just use my regular ink pens, well, not ink pens, my gel pens. And so for the birthdays, I'll be using the black Pentel pen, and I'm just writing out the individuals' names if they can fit. And then for my cycle, I will use a red Pentel pen. And then for events, I will use the purple Pentel pen. And I showed you those pens in my previous flip through video. So I will make sure I leave a link to that video as well, so you can reference the pens that I tested out that I am going to use in my 2022 planner. And just to give you a little closer look at the monthly tabs. I'm sorry if it's a little bit blurry, but hopefully you can see them. So it's really nothing to show other than I did go through and add my monthly script stickers that I created. Now, the good thing about the Hobonichi, it does always give you like a jump start. That's what I call it, at least. And so I can actually start planning out December. So the final month in this year, I can go ahead and start planning. I didn't put any stickers there because I just was worried about 2022. Not trying to rush 2021 out the way, but this is all about prepping for 2022. So I will do a plan with me that will be up next Monday, because like I stated, I will be jumping in this planner early because it gives you an early start date of November the 29th. So you will see my very first Hobonichi plan with me. I have not done one since November of 2019. And I don't know even if I filmed that. So if you're interested in seeing my previous Hobonichi videos, I will leave the playlist in the description. Not the description, yeah, in the description. And as well, I'll try to put a card up top. So we're going to get into another important thing now. This is nothing fancy, but because the paper is so thin, you want to make sure you have some type of pencil card. Doesn't have to be fancy. This is just some cardstock paper that came in a Villa Beautiful kit, and I just cut it to size because when you are writing, and especially if you press down hard like I do, it's going to go through multiple pages. So having a pencil board is just going to protect your pages. And I'm giving y'all all little sneaks and everything. So speaking of sneaks, we're going to go ahead and flip all the way to the notes section. And what I have here, again, is another dashboard or tip-in, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to keep calling it a tip-in because it's, because it is attached. So this is another image that I got off of Pinterest. Yep. And I just tipped that in with the adhesive. And then I decided I'm going to try to actively use my notes. Normally, I don't really use the notes section in my Hobonichis. That's why I was not pressed to get the mega, but I decided to try to use it out. And what I've done was I've listed the page numbers that each category will start. And the first section, I'm going to do color swatches, which will be mostly like markers. I probably won't do too many pen tests in here. Then I'm going to list my favorite wines starting on page 6. Shows that I want to watch starts on page 28. Places I want to go will start on page 32, and my wish list will start on page 50. And at the bottom of all of your Hobonichis on the notes section, it does have numbers, so that way it's easier to have a reference point. But what I went ahead and did was I tried to get everything started, and I have these cute circular cards that came from Miss D on Instagram. She makes some amazing like journaling style cards, and I just tacked it down with some washi tape. And these are all the tombos that I own, and these are the colors. So I just swatch them, and then I put the number beside them. That way I will know when I go to grab for it, I'm picking the right color. Because sometimes when you use your eyes, you're like, dang, that's not 977. So it's always important to put the number that correlates with the marker or pen that you may be using. So my next section is, this is my wines, and these again came from Miss D. And then I just put these 2 little wine bottles with wine glasses, a white and a red, at the bottom that I created on top of some washi. The next section that I have is for TV shows. So again, I'm not a big TV person, but it's so many shows that my friends recommend to me, and I want to start jotting them down. So when I do have time, or like when I'm in the office, or a lot of times I just like to have something playing while I'm doing something. So at least I have some shows that will, be on my list that I can add. Now you already know December 9th, Sex in the City. Well, it's not called Sex in the City anymore. It's called, what is it called? And Just Like That. So that's coming back. So I'm definitely going to be binge watching that. So the next section is my places to go. So I thought it would be cute to get like a map. And so I found this image on Canva. I printed it, balled it up to give it like that old effect, and then tore the edges, and then put a road trip sticker that came out of an old Happy Planner sticker book that I had. And again, I used my Tombow to adhere it down. And then my last section that I have right here. So this is my wish list section. So this is anything that I'm wanting to get, whether it be, new cooking supplies, a new bed, whatever it is that I want to get within 2022, I'm going to list it here. And even if it's like a luxury purchase, whatever it is, I'm going to list it here. That way I can check off the things that I am getting, almost like goals, but it's not really goals. It's things. So this is where we'll go here. And this is just a piece of washi tape. I can't remember where I got it from. This came out of a Happy Planner sticker book, and it actually had fall bucket list, and I just cut that out. And this did come from another Happy Planner sticker book, which says Plan Your Best Life. And I just like the simplicity of that. And so the next part is another tip in. And this one, in theory, it turned out really good. But because of all of that black, it did kind of get on the back side of this planner. So I kind of went through and just wiped off the excess. And I liked how it kind of gave it that rough look. And the other cool part about this is because it is vellum, like on these 2 moons, you can kind of see the Japanese emblems and symbols and words behind this. So this next section is what I'm really excited about. So one of my YouTube friends, Instagram friends, somebody that inspires me a lot, Sheena from She Is Fab. She talks about doing vision boards, and I have not done a vision board in forever. And I figured this will be an easy way for me to also visually put my goals for myself on paper. And since this is going to be my on the go planner and it's going to be with me all the time, I figured the best way to help bring your vision to fruition is to keep it with you all the time, not just in your heart, but also close by so you can see it in reference. So I created a vision board on Canva, and this is on sticker paper. And again, I sized it so it can fit the whole size of this center. And it's so funny because this is actually almost like a center section of the planner, because this actually has like different levels, but this is like the actual center of this backside. And one of the things that she says when you're doing a vision board, don't just put images of the things that you want to achieve, but put you in the middle, because the vision is for you. It's not for what's outside of these items. So I found a picture of me smiling and happy, saying I'm receiving all these things. So these are the things that I want to obtain in 2022, and I will obtain them, and I know I will, because even if I don't get it all until December 31st, 2022, I'm still gonna get it. Okay, there's no time stamp on it. So if you are thinking about making a vision board and making something that is portable that you can take with you all the time, think about making one and putting it in your planner. And so I'm really like, this is my favorite part. Really, real talk it is. So we're about to wrap this flip through up, but I want to show you a couple other things that I've done. So again, another tip in with a woman holding the glass of wine, very elegant, black and white, sticking with the theme of the planner. And then on the back part, I did use the pocket that came with this. This is a secretarial style pocket, and typically it is used or applied vertically. But because I wanted more coverage when I put my stickers, because I always like to have my go-to stickers in my planner. So even if I'm not home and I need to plan on the go, I have my essential stickers in my planner. Now, if I did decide to take this without the cover, I still have an extra pocket here and a pin loop. And going back to what I was saying earlier, I plan on taking this piece and putting like a little piece of Velcro, so I can just bring it around the back and adhere it like that. That way it stays closed, and I can do it so it won't bubble up my dividers. And I think this is really good, because that's how a lot of planners get destroyed, because you're putting in your bag and they're opening and pages get bent up, and in that way this will keep it nice and protected. So you guys, this is it. This is my whole customized setup in my Hobonichi Weeks Planner 2022 edition. I'm loving just the simplicity of it. I love to have a planner that is customized just for me. That's why I fell in love with the discbound planners. And I really didn't know if I could achieve that with this, because it is already a bound planner. But listen, whatever you want to achieve, it is possible. And this planner setup is proof of that. Okay. And if that little message didn't inspire you, I don't know what did. All right. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go because I do want to go ahead and get this nice and edited and up for you guys, so you can see it before the end of the day on Monday. And if you're watching it, that means it got up on time. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a big old thumbs up, and as well, go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And if you have already clicked the notification bell, just go ahead and do a quick reset by turning it off and turning it back on with just 2 little taps. That way you'll also continue to be notified anytime I upload any new videos or go live. And also make sure you check out the description box for the links so you can see the things that I have bought and picked up to prepare myself for the 2022 planner season. And as well, make sure you check out Notique. I know she's running a Black Friday sale, so if you click my affiliate link, that'll just let her know that I am sending over all of my peoples to her site, and she will be having some amazing discounts. And I am excited because I'm saving my coins for maybe this new planner that she has, the bone planner. Oh, so pretty. But anyway, I'm digressing. So check out those descriptions, links in the description box. And I do have a lot of links, and I implore you to kind of check those links out, because I'm only putting stuff up there that I use. I am not just putting stuff just to put stuff. Okay, so check that out. Check out all the other savings that are in that description box. I'm going to go ahead and go, because these Invisaligners is making me sound like I got a lisp. So until next time, loves, peace.